Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Sorry, I'm already shaking the camera. Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. And guys, we've got more Umbrella stuff to talk about. Umbrella is the gift that keeps on giving the entire year. So I have in my possession the August releases. I'm not 100%. I think they skip a month because the last video I did the June releases. And when I looked these up, they were under the August calendar on the Blu-ray release schedule. So I guess they skipped July and they went straight for August. But we've got a lot of incredible box sets to get through. Like, there are 7 box sets that Umbrella released this month. There are 2 that I did watch, and I'll be able to give a little bit more in-depth insight into those releases, one of which is a 4K. But guys, look, this is going to be the Umbrella showcase videos. I like to do in-depth unboxings, guys. Not everybody, okay, does in-depth unboxing. So I like to show these off first, then we go to the unboxing table, and we just get deep into these releases, guys. I show you all the art cards, the booklets, everything, just in-depth for Umbrella Entertainment. You know how, if you've been watching the channel, you know how I do the unboxings. Nobody else, okay, on you, I'm not calling anybody out, nobody else on YouTube does unboxings like Mid-Level Media. And you know that's true, okay? You can say whatever else you want about me, all right? But nobody does unboxings like Mid-Level Media, okay? All right, so we've got 7 releases to get into. Before I get into them, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, comment down below, guys. Are you going to get any of these releases? I will link all these down below. Now, I am going to be showing off the limited edition box set releases from Umbrella. They may be available still. They may not be available still. These are very limited, but I will link these down below in the description for you guys. I don't really see a lot of these as being like hot ticket items. Like, I don't see any of these movies like really selling fast. It is cool they did box sets for some of these movies, but some of these movies I don't think necessarily warranted a box set release, but it has one. So I can see many of these still being in stock, but I'll link everything down below, guys, that is available. Slipcover versions, just regular versions. Umbrella's good about giving you options. You can get slipless releases, slipcover releases, all that stuff. If you're not familiar with Umbrella, they are located over in Australia. They make all this stuff in Australia, so you have to import this stuff. Now, if you're in Australia and you're watching the channel, then good for you. You can just buy these from the Umbrella website. You shouldn't have to pay in any kind of like insane shipping costs or anything like that. But if you want to not have to import from the Umbrella website, you can get some of these on Diabolic and Orbit as well. You're just not going to get the box set releases. Those are exclusive to the Umbrella website. Anyway, let me quit, yammering on. I'm always talking so much, guys. I know. Let's talk about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. I was excited to get this, guys. I was excited to get Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 because I got the first one. It's a nice storybook edition like this. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that freaking cool? I just think what Umbrella is doing with these turds of movies, I will just say that, that's the kind way to put it, is really cool. And it makes them really collectible. So I like getting these and putting them in the collection. I want the whole Poohniverse. I want them to do Bambi and all that stuff. What's the Bambi movie they're doing? Bambi the Reckoning or something. In the Poohniverse movie, do all those nice storybook editions. I'll put them on the shelf. It'll be cool, guys. Look at the side of that. That's really awesome, really nostalgic. It kind of goes back to the Golden Book days, I feel like. I remember that kind of stuff when I was a kid. So I appreciate this, and I think this is pretty cool, even though the movie that it's housing is not the best. Now, what I'll say about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is I enjoyed it for what it was. It reminded me of one of those like really cheap, low budget, schlocky horror films that I would accidentally rent at the Hollywood Video back in 2006 because the cover art looked really cool. Those movies are at the Walmart right now, guys. They're the straight to Walmart DVDs that we see on the wall when we go there. That's what those movies are now. But back in 2006, they were at the Hollywood Video. They were at the Blockbuster. And we accidentally rented those thinking they were going to actually be good. And then they were complete garbage and complete crap, because they were extremely like low budget indie films. That's what the first Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey reminded me of. And it was kind of that style of filmmaking, but with Winnie the Pooh. So it kind of had a cool like angle and wrinkle to it. And it was just a dumb slasher film. Winnie the Pooh would come in and slash some people, and it had a really like thin story to it. There wasn't a lot of character, to any of the people that were in the film. The performances weren't great. It was just your standard low budget, like schlocky slasher film with some decent kills. And to me, it was a good time. I enjoyed it for what it was. Winnie the Pooh, rabbits, Piglet, slashing people up. It was fun. Go to Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. I thought this was okay, but to be honest, like I feel like they got a bigger budget and it worked to the film's disadvantage, in my opinion, because not only did they get a bigger budget, but I think they heard the criticism that they didn't have good characters in the first one, so they really tried to make Christopher Robin like a good, well-developed, I can't even talk, guys, well-rounded character in this film. And you didn't need that. Like, why? Nobody cared. Nobody's watching these films for the characters, and they're like letting him actually like act and showcase emotion, and it's just silly because it's a movie about Winnie the Pooh freaking killing people and Piglet, and in this one you got Owl. And then finally, guys, look, this is the reason to watch this, okay? They finally brought Tigger in, and they didn't have Tigger in the first one. So you got Tigger in this movie. You got Owl in this movie. I don't even know what the hell Owl is doing. Like, he feels like a knockoff, like Wishmaster in the film. But he is kind of creepy looking. I will say that. The special effects, the makeup effects at least, the special effects are still crap. It's obviously CGI, and it looks shitty. I don't know why they can't use practical effects, but I remember that from the first one as well. It's like, just use practical, guys. Is it really that more expensive than shitty CGI that looks so obviously CGI? Like, that's a big problem with both of these movies, in my opinion. But anyway, that's my in-depth analysis of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, guys. It's not a good movie at all. But I had fun watching it for the last 20 minutes, pretty much. That's the big takeaway. Now, I'm going to get into unboxing this at the table, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing, but it's a cool storybook edition. We'll get more into it. There's some cool, like, behind-the-scenes stuff and interviews and things like that. And, this thing's got some special features, but we'll get into it when we do the actual unboxing. So, JSA, they released this on 4K this month. It's got a nice little card on the back as well. JSA, they released on 4K. Now, what I want to tell you guys right now is Arrow Video has a Blu-ray of JSA, okay? They released this back in 2021. I actually reviewed this on the channel, so I have seen this movie before, but I popped this 4K in just to kind of see the picture quality and see just how it compared to this Blu-ray that was released back in 2021. And this is a movie directed by Park Chan-wook, who also did Old Boy as well. Really cool little, I would say, political thriller from back in, God, when did this come out? I think 2002. It was in 2000. This actually came out in 2000. So really cool little political thriller. I enjoyed this one for sure. There's murder and mystery involved. There's a political intrigue in this film. But I popped in this 4K just to compare the picture quality because, look, I'm on here, I'm promoting this Umbrella stuff, but I am going to be honest with you all 100% of the time, okay, when it comes to these releases. I don't want to steer you all the wrong way. And what I will say about JSA is, unless you just love the movie and you want this box set, and maybe you already have this Arrow Video release because you love the movie, I don't really think the picture quality of this 4K is that great, or even that much better than this Blu-ray that Arrow Video released back in 2021. So there it is, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be honest. Now, this does have HDR, and you can noticeably tell that the HDR is enhancing the vibrancy of some of the colors and some of the sequences, but it's really not that much of a difference between this and this Blu-ray. Like, I think this Blu-ray looks really good. As far as the clarity and the detail, like, they're pretty damn similar. I honestly, like, this is on a 66 gigabyte disc, and I had the detail on. I was pressing that just to kind of gauge how it was going up and down as far as the megabytes per second. And it was going from like 30 to 40 to the low 50s with this 4K, which usually I'll see like 70 to 80 to 90 when I'm watching a 4K that's really like firing on all cylinders. So JSA, just the parts that I saw, I did not watch the entire movie on 4K. I didn't think the picture quality was that great or that much of a jump over this Blu-ray release. You know, it really just, the only difference really was the HDR, I think, just kind of enhanced some of those colors, and some of the night scenes I think looked a little bit better with that HDR as well. But look, again, if you just want to watch this movie, you just want to get this movie, I think this Arrow Video Edition is a really good edition, and I think it's gonna cost you a little bit less to get this Arrow Video Edition if you live in the States. And what I'll also say is this has all the same special features as this umbrella. It's got a new audio commentary as well, and it's got an interview that is not present on this umbrella release. So I think there are more special features, because I didn't see anything new on this when I was looking on the back, guys. I'm trying to look right now and just kind of compare them, but I think this has all the same features as this Arrow Edition, but this Arrow Edition has one additional feature than this Umbrella Edition. So like I said, unless you just love the movie and you want a nice box set of it from Umbrella, by all means go ahead and order it. I just don't expect like mind-blowing picture quality with this 4K, because I didn't think it was that great or that much of an upgrade over the Arrow Video Blu-ray that came out back in 2021. But I'll unbox this box set here in a second, guys. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on that, because like I said, I don't ever want to steer you all the wrong way. I'm showing this stuff off, and yes, it is cool and I love it, and Umbrella is awesome, but that 4K just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. I'm going to be honest. So yeah, we'll put that to the side. I'll show off these really quickly, and then we'll go to the unboxing table. We've got Julie Christie and Darling. I'm not too familiar with this movie at all, but I'm excited to get into it. We've also got The Primevals, which from what I hear, is this a full moon movie that got started like way back in the 90s, and they just recently finished it, and I think it's a stop motion film. So I do want to check this one out at some point, but this is a really cool looking edition for sure. The Primevals. Is that how you say it? Primevals? I'm probably saying it completely wrong. We also got Love and Other Catastrophes. See, guys, this is the stuff. I'm like, a big box set for Love and Other Catastrophes. I don't even know what this movie is, but it got a box set release. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? And we got Dating the Enemy got a box set release. I mean, I like this artwork. It's very simple, but I like the artwork on that one. And we also got, lastly, guys, The Quiet Family. This one looks pretty damn gnarly, so I don't know what this one's about, but we are going to get into the box set here in a second. So there you have it, guys. That is 7 releases. Let's go to the unboxing table and get deep into the contents of all of these incredible physical media releases. Let's do it. All right, guys, so let's just jump right into it. I've taken the plastic off of all these releases, but like I said, guys, this is just an incredible packaging right here. And it even has, like, this is all tore up. People actually asked me on Instagram when I posted this, like, is that actual damage? No, it's a part of the aesthetic, guys. It's supposed to, I guess, look like Winnie the Pooh's like claw at the actual book, which is pretty cool, guys. So I like this. There's some writing on the back right there, and we'll go ahead and take this out. I'm going to try to breeze through these unboxings, guys. Now, one thing I did notice, here's the J card that was on the back. Not really a J card, but just a card because it doesn't wrap around. Now, one thing I did notice is that it did not have a slip cover. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 did not have a slip cover, and that's not, you know, that's not usual for Umbrella to not include a slip cover on the inside of the box set. So, or that's kind of unusual. Sorry, guys. But we got some images on the back right there, if you guys want to take a gander at that. Now, it does say Region B, guys, but I did play this on my regular Blu-ray and 4K player, and it played just fine. So Umbrella usually will put Region B on their Blu-rays, but they will play on any player, at least as far as I know. It plays on my player. Now, whether or not it plays on your Xbox or your PS5 or anything like that, I'm not 100%. But on my regular player, it played just fine. So I think Umbrella just puts that on there because they have to. But they really, all their stuff is region free. So you don't have to worry about that if you're in the States. But open this up and you got some cool disc art right there. You got a nice poster in here as well that I believe is double-sided. You got 2 different, I mean, that's really cool artwork with the chainsaw. And yeah, Winnie the Pooh does get the chainsaw out. So the reversible cover and all the Umbrella releases are, it's basically the same, except for you don't have the ratings right there, which is really smart of Umbrella, because a lot of people in, you know, the States are not used to having the ratings on there like that. And for a lot of people, that's very jarring and they just don't like the look of that. So what Umbrella does is offer you the option to just flip that and have the same artwork, but it looks more like an American release. So I think that's super smart of them to do to appeal to an audience that's outside of Australia. So we close that up, and you got a nice booklet right here that looks just like a storybook as well. The sticky story of Bloody Pooh. And this is actually a book. I didn't even notice this, guys. This is actually a little storybook. So very awesome. There's some freaking spoilers in here though. Sorry, guys. I will say though, even if you saw an image, it's not always what it seems. So you got some art cards right here. Show the characters, all that good stuff. There's a lot of art cards. Like there's an overabundance of art cards in this one. But some cool images. I like the animated stuff, guys. I think that's one of the coolest things about these movies is they always start them off with like a little animated short, just kind of setting up the story. And I like that. I think it's pretty cool. But that's Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Not the best movie in the world, guys, but this is a really cool addition from Umbrella, and I do hope they keep making them. All right, so let's get into JSA. I'll show you the back right there. 8 shots. The truth is there. 4K HDR feature film with Dolby. Okay, so there's Dolby Atmos with this. I didn't get into that because honestly, like I listened to it with very low sound. So I mean, I guess that's also an upgrade from the Aero Video version because I do not think the Aero Video version had Dolby Atmos. But like I said, guys, it just did not impress me with the picture quality. It just really didn't. So I had to bring that up. There's a lot of really good night sequences though that do look better with the HDR. All right, so we'll take it out of the box set. I like the artwork on this box set too. I think it's pretty damn cool. All right, so take that out of the box. You got a nice little booklet right here. We'll flippy through the booklet real quick. I'm sure there's tons of great information on the movie. You got a nice slipcover here, like a normal Umbrella release. You got the art cards, which we'll take out. Bam, 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 bam. This is a cool little movie, though. This is a cool movie. All right. Got the slipcover. Show you the back. I think it's all the same as the box set. There's the 4K case. You got 4K Ultra HD plus the Blu-ray. Show you the spine. Show you the back. So here we go, guys. Now this one does say region A, B, and C because I think, you know, region or 4K is region free, so they're kind of promoting that on there. But like I said, the Blu-ray is still going to play just fine as well. You got the 4K right here, and you flip it, and you got the Blu-ray right there. They both got disc art. And there's another. Oh no, this is a poster. I thought there was another booklet inside, but this is a poster. And oh, they got the map in here. That's really awesome. They got the map of the joint security area. So awesome. I like that. I think that's super cool. All right, guys, it's worth it. Get it for the map, okay? Transfer is not great, but the map's cool. Get it for the map. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Like I said, the reversible cover art's just going to be the same, except for without the rating stuff on there. So, all right. Put this back in the case. There you go, guys. What do y'all think so far? Let me know. Leave me your thoughts in the comments section. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible, guys. All right, let's move on to Darling. This is a beautiful, beautiful yellow box set. I really like the look of this with the blue and everything. And I'm trying to feel if this is embossed. I think it is embossed just a little bit. Darling. Show the back. Let's take the card off. Try to zoom in on special features and stuff. Looks like there's an audio commentary and some new features on this one as well. Let me peel this glue off. I don't like the glue being on there, guys, but you got some cool artwork on the back. Take it out of the case. And I like this because the slipcover is different artwork, and I appreciate that. Joint security area was not that. So that is cool. A powerful and bold motion picture made by adults with adults for adults. I gotta watch this film. All right, so we got Darling. I think this is a black and white film. Yeah, it is. Very cool. All right, we'll open this up. You got some disc art right there, and you also do have a poster. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to get all the fixings for Darling, an entire box set, but we did. So I'm not going to complain. The more box sets, the better, because somebody out there, like, this is their favorite movie, and it's like, oh my god, a box set for Darling, finally, you know. Somebody out there is saying that, so I don't want to take away that enjoyment for that one person. Maybe there's two people that Darling's their favorite. You never know. You never know. Julie Christie, who, of course, I think I've only seen her. I've probably seen her in more stuff, but I just know her from Don't Look Now with Donald Sutherland, which is a really good movie in the Criterion Collection. But you got some nice art cards there. You got a nice booklets. Bam, 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 bam. So I'm sure there's a lot of great information on the film inside. Pick up these cards. All right, guys. We're 3 down. We're making good pace here. All right, Darling. What do you guys think about it? All right. Now, this is a beautiful set. I love this set. Now, I'm not like super into animation, stop motion, that kind of stuff, but I am curious to check this one out, see how it holds up. A civilization lost in time invaded 1 million years ago. All right. So, Lost Films. Yeah, Charles Band. I think, yeah, Charles Band's responsible for this movie in one way, shape, or form. So, bam, bam. Yeah, I think this project goes all the way back to 1984. Damn, that's incredible. That is incredible. All right, so we'll take the J card off because I'm sure we got more incredible artwork, and we do. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at that slipcover. I love it. I love that slipcover. That is awesome. Let's go through the booklet. Oh, great artwork on this, too. There is just great artwork everywhere with this movie. All right, now, this is an actual film. I thought this was stop motion. I guess parts of it's stop motion, maybe parts of it are live action. Well, now I'm curious. Now I'm really curious to check this out. This looks pretty damn cool. I'm going to have to check that one out sooner rather than later. All right, so, yeah, I thought this was all animated, but it is not. It looks like it's just part animated, so that's pretty damn awesome. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. What is he doing? Whoa. A lot of monkey action in here. I guess that makes sense. The primevals. But look at that artwork, guys. Almost just went past the artwork there. That is incredible artwork. Oh, my goodness. You got aliens in this movie as well. What is going on in primevals? Oh, more artwork. I imagine that's the original poster. Great stuff, guys. This is really cool. Artwork on the disc. You got a poster inside. Bam. Bam. That is a great piece right there. That is a really cool art piece. That's pretty damn awesome, guys. Yeah, I need to check this one out. I need to check this one out for sure. Let me put this back in the slipcover. I'm trying to skip steps. And that's not how you get ahead, guys. That's not how you get ahead in this business, okay? You can't skip steps. All right. The physical media business, you can't skip steps. There are no shortcuts. All right. All right, let's we got Love and Other Catastrophes. Let's take a look at the J card. Bam. Look at that. Very pretty. Very pretty. Pretty colors. Yeah, this reminds me of like a movie starring Janine Garofalo. Is that how you pronounce her name? In the 90s. Any of her movies. All of them. Just reminds me of that. I guess this was made in the 90s. Just has a real 90s aesthetic and look to it. But again, I'm sure somebody out there, like, this is their favorite movie. And to get a box set of this, or maybe one of their favorite movies, you get a box set of this, like, that's fantastic. I recognize that actress. I don't know her damn name off the top of my head. But I recognize that actress, I do. All right. Love and Other Catastrophes. Put them right through. What's all these They always do a good job of like comparing these movies to other movies and like putting those posters in there. I think that's pretty cool. Really nice slipcover. Ooh, I like that. That's really cool. I like the 90s graphics and stuff. Ooh, look at that. Oh man, I'm gonna make you all dizzy. Look at that. Whoa! Damn, that's cool. All right, take it out. Imagine that's the original poster. Well, bam. I'm actually kind of interested in this. Is this an Australian film, maybe? I don't know. Got a poster on the inside. Oh, that was hard to get open. That's the other side. Okay. Yeah, very 90s. Very 90s. Whenever I see that poster, I'm just like thinking of the song. What was that song? Never had to knock on wood. Now I'm gonna freaking get demonetized now. Thanks, Love and Other Catastrophes. It's just like the classic 90s song, I feel like. All right, Love and Other Catastrophes. Now let's get into Dating the Enemy. I don't know about this at all. That's cool artwork, though. I like that artwork. Flip it to the back. Show off some of that stuff. I mean, this looks like another type of Love and Other Catastrophes film. Nice artwork. Ooh, look at that. Very pretty. Very pretty. I know that's what you guys want to hear. I know a lot of manly men watch this channel. You guys want to hear me say this. The artwork's pretty. It is pretty, though. Look at that. That reminds me of like a girl's coloring book in like the 3rd grade or something. You know. All right. I guess he's the enemy and she's dating him. Or maybe it's vice versa. You know. Women can be evil. They can. They absolutely can. All right. Dating the Enemy. Sorry for all you ladies out there listening. The two of you. You guys can be evil sometimes. It's true. It's a fact. All right. Dating the Enemy. Put that back in the slip. Well, bam. Oh, they just did something together. I don't know if I can show that card. Well, at least they're wrapped up in blankets. I mean, they just look like... I mean, they're dating and they're enemies. They're just... Is that Guy Pearce? It might be Guy Pearce. I didn't even recognize him at first, but I think that's Guy Pearce. So that's pretty cool. Maybe. Maybe I was completely wrong. Just a cool aesthetic. I like this. It looks fun. You know, maybe a movie my wife and I can watch and enjoy. I don't know. She'll probably look at me like I'm crazy if I bring up watching this, though. You want to watch what? What is that? Ew. The longer these go, guys, the wilder I get. The Quiet Family. Look at that. The artwork on this one is incredible. Let's flip it to the back. The Ruthless Comedy. This is a comedy? I thought this was like some kind of like a horror thriller or something. It's a comedy. There's music videos on here. All right. Ooh, I like that. Room 203 is like a horror comedy, slasher comedy. There's blood, obviously, and I guess that's funny. I guess it's funny nowadays when you got blood in your movie. It's just super funny. It's so funny, guys. People are dying. Yeah, I don't know much about the Quiet Family, but I am intrigued. I don't know if this is a South Korean film or Japanese film. Not 100%. I'm not going to act like I know. Sorry, guys. All right. Art cards, same artwork on this one. So this is a little bit lazy, just like JSA. Same stuff. You know, I like some different artwork, guys. If you're gonna do a slipcover, you might as well make it different. You know, it's great work regardless, but you know, come on, guys. You got some discard. You got a poster on the inside. Did I show the poster for Dating the Enemy? No, I'm not 100% sure if I did. Bam. All right, guys, we did it. That's it. The Quiet Family, Dating the Enemy. Love and Other Catastrophes. Let me do my thing where I put this back in the box and then I bring them all over here. So guys, look, get on Umbrella. I'll link all these down below. If you're interested in any of these, check them out. Some cool titles, you know. I'm sure somebody's interested in some of these. You got the Primevals. Now I will say there is a Primevals available from Full Moon. They had some kind of like big elaborate box set. But I'm sure they have like a standard edition as well, so you may want to get it from them if you don't want to import. But that's it, guys. Look at all these incredible releases from Umbrella. It was a great month. I can't wait to bring you more Umbrella releases because they got some bangers coming for the rest of the year. But thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on bell notifications for all future videos. Follow me on all my social media accounts, guys. I'm on Letterboxd. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. I'm on TikTok. I'm on all the places. Follow me down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.